This eerie footage was filmed by Franco, the popular YouTuber behind Franco TV, known for nearly 7 years of exploring some of the world's most haunted and unsettling locations. But on this particular night, things took a darker turn. As dusk settled over the forest, an uneasy stillness filled the air. Armed with only a flashlight and a small blade, Franco stepped beyond the tree line, unaware of just how wrong the night was about to feel.
I keep hearing stuff moving the further in the forest I go in. Could be coyotes, it could be animals, I don't know. But I keep hearing something in this direction. What the hell is that? I guess something in the distance back there. Dim down my IR. Bring it up just a bit. Listen. Listen. I don't know what that is. Listen. Something moved in the bushes.
Franco would later describe the experience as one of the most terrifying nights of his life. Whether or not the legends of skinwalkers are real, one thing is clear: something strange, intelligent, and dangerous moves in those woods, and it was watching him every step of the way. Two friends were riding their electric scooters along a quiet forest road when they suddenly heard blood-curdling screams coming from a nearby sewage tunnel. Concerned and driven by curiosity, they stopped immediately and followed the sound. As they approached, the screams grew louder, bouncing off the tunnel walls in an eerie echo that sent shivers down their spines.
T'as entendu? Ça vient d'en bas ou pas? Excusez-moi! Monsieur! Attends, viens, on peut passer ici. Attends, attends, viens, on passe par... Oh! Non, c'est bon, là, c'est bizarre. On y va ou pas?
After searching for an entrance, they finally found a way inside and cautiously stepped into the darkness, hoping to find whoever was in trouble. But the deeper they went, the stranger things became. The tunnel was completely empty, not a single sign of anyone there. Yet the screams continued, echoing all around them, chilling and impossible to ignore.
Je sais pas. C'est quoi? Vas-y. Vas-y doucement. Vas-y doucement. Non, vas-y, continue, vas-y. Attends. Cours. Oh, je suis mouillé. Oh putain.
It felt as if the tunnel itself was alive.
The two friends exchanged nervous glances, trying to convince themselves it was just their imagination playing tricks on them. Some might say it was a prank, maybe someone had hidden a speaker to scare passers-by. But if it wasn't a prank, then what was producing those horrifying screams deep inside the empty tunnel? Johnny Paranormal has built his name by venturing into the darkest, most forbidden places, locations most people wouldn't dare to step foot in. This time, he returned alone to Japan's notorious Aokigahara forest. Unlike his previous visit, when he encountered a terrified man and stumbled upon something horrifying hidden among the trees, this trip wasn't about what Johnny would discover. It was about what would discover him. Armed only with his camera and determination, Johnny pushed deeper into the forest's tangled heart. There was no clear trail, only shadows, the weight of silence, and an unshakable feeling that he wasn't alone.
Is there anything you want to say before I leave? Make a noise. Just communicate. Don't be scared of me. As I'm walking out, crush a branch or something. I hope your soul rests in peace. Off! Are you kidding? Holy f***. Something just pulled my backpack.
The deeper he went, the heavier the air felt, as though the forest itself was holding its breath. Then, just as Johnny decided to turn back, a deep, guttural growl echoed from the darkness. It followed him, low, deliberate, close. His pace quickened, but when he glanced behind him, the path was blocked by a massive fallen tree that hadn't been there before. Panic set in. He spun around, and suddenly, something yanked hard on his backpack. The final moments of the video are pure chaos.
My hand. And I have never been touched or anything in my life ghost hunting before.
A camping YouTuber named Daniel set out on another one of his usual stealth camping trips. This time, he chose a remote forest area near Austria, England. His plan was simple: follow a familiar hiking trail, then slip off into the woods to find a hidden spot to set up camp. Everything went according to plan at first. Daniel found the perfect place tucked among dense trees, far enough from the path to stay out of sight. After setting up his tent, he cooked himself a warm meal and soaked in the calm, quiet beauty of nature. Once night fell, he climbed into his sleeping bag, certain this would be one of his most relaxing trips yet. But that peace wouldn't last. Not long after drifting off, a loud snapping sound jolted Daniel awake.
Spotted. Right, I'm trying to keep calm and keeping calm. I'm almost too scared to breathe here. I think a dog or something just came in.
Branches were breaking, close. Far too close. Then, out of nowhere, a beam of light cut through the darkness and hit his hidden campsite dead on. His pulse spiked as he froze, unsure whether to stay silent or call out.
Oh, that's right. They're looking straight at me. Right, I'm trying not to panic. Hello?
The flashlight lingered for a moment, scanning the area, before slowly moving away into the woods. When the light finally vanished, Daniel cautiously unzipped his tent and peered outside, trying to figure out what just happened. What he saw sent a chill down his spine. A lone figure was walking slowly away, deeper into the trees. The person didn't speak, didn't look back, and after a few steps, they switched off their flashlight completely. For a second, Daniel felt relieved that the stranger hadn't come closer. But that feeling quickly turned to dread. Now the figure was gone, swallowed by the darkness.
I haven't seen a single light now for maybe 5-10 minutes. I don't even know. I've been just trying to keep as calm as possible, but when they walked off and the light went out, I don't even know which direction they were, but somewhere in that direction. I'll forget it. Let's just go.
and Daniel had no idea where they went or what they wanted. The once peaceful forest suddenly felt hostile. Every crack of a branch or rustle of leaves made his heart race. He was completely alone, deep in the woods, and his phone had no signal. His thoughts spiraled. Was he being watched? Minutes crawled by without another sound, but the tension didn't fade. The way that stranger had simply appeared and vanished, wordless and cold, felt deeply wrong. Daniel decided not to wait around to find out more. He hurriedly packed his gear, hands trembling, and started making his way back toward the trail. Every sound seemed amplified now. Every shifting shadow made him flinch. Maybe there was an innocent explanation. Maybe it was just a late-night hiker, or someone who stumbled upon his hidden tent by accident. He had been found, and by leaving when he did, he might have narrowly escaped something truly dangerous. Moral of the story is, trust your instincts. Sometimes the danger you feel is real,